Hello, just2good's back for another Q&A video, and today I'm going to do my third Q&A. You guys asked questions like weeks ago, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and yeah, I just got around to doing it because I was sick all of last week, and I'm definitely better right now. Right now I'm like perfectly fine. So yeah, I'm going to do this, and let's start into the questions. And you know how I usually do this. I usually put something for you guys to look at with Twitch, but really, this is more of a background noise thing unless I say you should watch this part, which I will later because I have a part that kind of shows stuff. And so, first question, Super Legos R Us says, let's see, what grade are you in? Be honest, what grade am I in? Like a grade, like a school grade, or like what grade what am I in like Lego reviewing? Well, I would rate myself a grade A because I put all of my time and effort into these videos. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not sure if you're talking about school or like YouTube grading, which nobody was talking about, and you were probably really talking about school, and I'm just trying to avoid answering that question. Here you go, here's a light. Yep, doesn't look better that way. Next question, what theme do you like better, Toy Story or Simpsons? Well, I'll get into the Simpsons stuff later, but briefly, the Toy Story theme I absolutely loved. You guys know that, but here's the deal. I can't really say anything about the Simpsons theme because all we got are those two figure, Ned and Homer, you know, two little figureheads, which are just really minifigure heads. They're not the real torsos or anything like that. But from what I'm hearing, I'm really hyping this stuff up. You'll see in November how I'm hyping it up. But for now, I mean, oh my gosh, I cannot wait for this theme. I think it's a wonderful idea. I grew up on The Simpsons, and I'll show you guys my Simpsons collection later, because I actually have a Simpsons collection of books when the appropriate question comes up. And I think the minifigure heads look absolutely fantastic. I'm going to do a full thoughts video in November, and it's going to be pretty long. I have it all planned up, but it's going to take a little while to make. And so yeah, I think that the Simpsons figures remind me a lot of the Toy Story figures, which I absolutely adored, and they have their merits because both of them really needed to be molded figures. I mean, they couldn't really be made with minifigure heads, but I'll get into that later. I can't really say which one I like better because I haven't seen the Simpsons house set, and I haven't seen the full minifigure collection for Simpsons, or series, more like, yeah, minifigure series. And I really hope the Lego does do a Simpsons theme later on, like that rumored list, which I'm pretty sure is fake. That was so awesome. Oh my gosh, I wanted every single set of that. And I love the collectability of that. Like, you could get Moe's Tavern. Well, they didn't have Moe's Tavern on the list. They had what was it? It was Lisa's sax performance, the Simpsons house, Springfield Shops, which is just so cool. You can make your own city out of it. And it could be used in generic city layouts or whatever. You just got to take off the signs or whatnot. So I do hope we get a theme for it later on, and I can't really reserve judgment until pictures of the theme come out, of the Simpsons house set and the collectible minifigure series, because that's all we're getting so far, and I hope that's not all we're getting forever, you know. I hope we do get more Simpsons stuff at some point, but we'll see. I can tell you that I'm hyping it up just a little bit more than my most hyped Lego theme, which is Toy Story 3. It wasn't the original Toy Story line, because the original Toy Story line, while I really did hype it up, I didn't get really into it until like October of 2009, and then once I got my first set of it, the RC car, I was absolutely hooked. But this one I'm like hyping up so much more months in advance, because this stuff comes out in April and it's only October. I've been hyping this stuff up since like March, when we first heard about the rumors. So yeah, I am hyping, this is probably my most hyped up theme, period. I'm so excited that we're actually getting them. Okay, let's see, which theme do you like more, Toy Story or Story? Okay, just show your face. Well, I'll say more about this later, but I don't want to show my face because it ruins the fun. Brick Boys says, since Lego is making Lego Simpson, what would you think about Lego Family Guy? I'm just curious because would have just quit Lego if they did make Lego Family Guy. Okay, with Lego Family Guy, first thing, it's not going to be made because thankfully Connects, right? Yeah, Connects has the license for Family Guy, and they had a press release. I'm not sure why a lot of people didn't cover it. Obviously, I didn't put a news video on it because I don't really care for Connects or Mega Bloks. That's not my stuff. I actually haven't brought any clone brand, as we call them, even though that's not exactly true, because Lego itself is a clone brand of Kitty, what is it called? Kitty Craft? I forgot what it's called, back in the day, like 50 years ago. I'm amazed that not a lot of people are talking about Connect's Family Guy. I don't think a lot of people know. But yeah, Connect's is getting Family Guy, so we won't be getting Lego Family Guy, but for a while at least. And I don't think we would, because Family Guy is a much more inappropriate show than Simpsons. And wow, if they made it, I don't really see what they would do besides minifigure line, because even that, like, they don't really have recognizable structures. Of course, they have the you know, Peter's house or whatever, the Griffin household. Wow, you see, I don't even watch Family Guy. They have, I guess, the place where Peter goes to the bar with his friends. I can't really say anything else. Like, I mean, I'm sure if I wasn't watching The Simpsons, I probably wouldn't be able to name a lot of structures, but I would be able to name like a few, like Krusty Burger, because that's so recognizable, and Simpsons house and stuff like that. But even with Family Guy, I can only name like one structure, which is Peter's house, the Griffin household. And supposedly they're making sets like Stewie's time machine, or I forgot what it was called. It was like Stewie's, I think it's his multiverse machine or his time machine. I'm not exactly sure. So I don't know how that will be, but I don't feel like Lego could make that, because it's much more limited. I don't know. I don't know. If they made it, would I buy it? Yes, I would buy probably every set, because I just like getting cartoon licenses. I think that's really fun. I love the SpongeBob theme, but I only got one set in the past few years, and then I got two altogether. They were both Krusty Krab sets. But the deal with that is that, I don't know, I missed out in 2011 to get those two really strong sets that came out that year. And then the 2012 sets, I don't know what happened there, because I was about to get it for $9 at Target like last month, but I don't know what happened. So would I buy, what do I think of it? I think it's a pretty bad idea, because there's not really much they could do with it besides the minifigures. And yeah, I mean, like, Simpsons, all they're doing is the minifigures too. So it's like, it's kind of like, okay, that's what they would do. Would I still buy it? Yes, I would buy it, and I'm sure they would look pretty cool. I don't watch Family Guy, and I haven't really ever gotten into Family Guy. Okay, I just rambled on. Okay. And wait, Brick Boys, you say that you would quit if they made Lego Family Guy. Why? Why would you quit just because of one theme? I mean, really. Okay, Mitch H says, "Hey, just too good. How did you get into Lego?" How did I get into Lego? Well, back in the day, I guess my parents got me a Lego set, and then that's how I got into Lego. I'm sure I had Duplo, but really, I got into Lego after I got like maybe a set or two of Ventures and stuff like that, or an Expedition. So yeah, I'm a little bit later. But I mean, I've been into Lego all my life with Duplo and stuff like that. And even back in the day, I liked the Kitty Mega Blocks. I forget what they're called. Maybe they were just Mega Blocks back then, but they were like Duplo scale. But you know, later on I got into the system in like 2000 with Studios and stuff like that, and Harry Potter in 2001 and stuff like that. So yeah, I got into Lego in the early 2000s because my parents got into it, and that's Lego System. I've been into the Lego Duplo, you know, ever since I was born or whatnot. And well, not since I was born, because you know, when I was like 3 maybe. But you know, it was just I used to love Lego because I used to play with my brother Lego stuff and stuff like that. So we used to make our own stories or whatever. And yeah, and then I got into Lego, like, the online community back in 2008. My first site was Brickopedia, August 2008. And then I got into Brickset, October 31st, 2008. I remember these dates off the top of my head. And then I joined Eurobricks in January 2009. But yeah, the Big Brick Block says, what is your favorite Lego theme and favorite Lego set? Favorite Lego theme, Toy Story, and Simpsons. Now I have to say, it's The Simpsons. Favorite non-licensed theme is Studios and Adventurers, and I guess Town. I mean, Town City. You know, Town was something. I also loved Agents. That's probably one of my more favorite recent ones. Agents, Pharaoh's Quest was cool. Recent licenses, I love the Lone Ranger line. I mean, you guys will hear more about that in the end of the year, because I'm going to be doing a lot of videos on like my favorite sets of the year. And my favorite Lego set, I have a few, you know, classics like Green Grocer. Well, not really classics, but recent classics like Green Grocer, Town Plan, etc. 90s classics like, you know, Pizza to Go. I have Pizza to Go. And then weird ones like Trash Compactor Escape. I always talk about that set, but that set means a lot to me. because yeah, I have a whole story with that. Maybe I'll say it next time I review it. You know, favorite recent minifigures, Twitch, obviously. I like the Bavarian Girl. Love the Toy Story figures, which was Woody. Oh, here's Woody and Buzz. You can see Woody, Buzz right there, which I'm going to be using later. And yeah, I also liked, well, they're not even standing up. So yeah, I mean, favorite theme, Toy Story. Favorite Lego sets, Talent Plan, etc., etc. Favorite other new theme, Lego Simpsons. Okay. And I think my favorite theme, just for the sets alone and not like the minifigures, is Lone Ranger. Because even though that's so recent, I mean, the sets on those are so strong. And I guess the same could be said about the Old Town theme, because even though they didn't have like the greatest minifigures, the sets on those were so classic and strong. So yeah, I definitely need to get more old Lego Town. Okay, Eric Wagner, sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. Are you going to make more Mocs like your stage right there? Yes, I am, but like not now. I think I don't really enter contests on Eurobricks or anything like that, but maybe if there's like a Simpsons contest or something like that, I'll enter it. It would be really fun to make like the Quicken work or whatever. But I have one Moc plan, and it's going to be a huge Moc, and it's going to take forever. That would be if I went to like a Lego convention like Brick Fair. I don't know if I'll go next year, but yeah. So yes, I am going to make more Mocs, but not now. Maybe in January. Okay, okay. CM4S says, why are you so sensitive about showing your face? Do you have some sort of birth defect which you're too embarrassed to talk about? You could say what you look like. Okay, I could say what I look like. The reason I don't show my face is because it's kind of like a running gag that I don't show my face. That's it. I think I was originally going to probably show it when I got 1,000 subscribers or something like that, but it wouldn't be fun, you know. I want to see how far somebody could get without showing their faces. I know Lego, what is their names? Lego Show Reviews, right? The 3 little girls that are really annoying. They said that you can only get far if you show your face or something. I don't know. They said something along the line. So I kind of make it my mission to try to get far and not show my face. So yeah, and he also says, the Simpsons figures suck and they look terrible. The torso prints don't matter. Their heads are still huge. Do you even watch The Simpsons? Are you excited for the movie sets? Okay, well, the deal with the Simpsons sets, first thing, you're very vocal about not liking them, and then you said that you like them on Eurobricks. You're like, oh, okay, they grew on me. And you said they weren't going to grow on you on Wikipedia, so that's kind of funny. So I'm glad that you're starting to like them, but you said they would never grow on you, and then you're like, oh, no, I'm starting to like them, like 2 days later, so that was really funny. Their heads are huge. Have you seen the show? I mean, it's kind of like that in the show. Their bodies are kind of disproportionate. I mean, they have big heads. They don't have huge heads, but you know what I'm saying? And you could see, if they had a small molded head, it would look like this, and that doesn't really look right, but it only looks right because he has a little helmet over there. So you would have to take off this, and no, I don't think Homer should have a fat suit, so please don't say that, anybody. What am I saying? Because I'm showing you guys. So you can see, there is Buzz. I cannot hold it over here. So you can see, it doesn't look right if they had a small molded face. Now, if they didn't have a molded face, I wish I could find this minifigure. I was looking for it before this video, because I actually do own it, and 2006 Squidward, look at that. It does not look right at all. You can see the nose, and it's all 2D. That looks pretty, as you would say. That effing sucks. And then the big head, you got Woody right here. Obviously, I really don't want them to do long legs or anything like that, and they don't need to, because in the show, that's kind of how they are. I mean, their bodies aren't like proportionate to their heads, like the ways that humans are or whatever, or regular minifigures. So yeah, and you question if let me see, if I even watch The Simpsons, and I'll show you that later, but you also said, am I excited for the movie sets? Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I mean, the list that we got is kind of eh. Now we heard that Castle Cavalry is going to be like a pod racer out of a castle, which sounds absolutely awful. But I am excited for like the big set, like I think it's called Lord Business's Hideout. That sounds pretty cool. And there's like an ice machine, which I'm hoping is something to do with ice cream, even though there's no cream in there. So yeah, and look, here's how much I like The Simpsons. I'm going to cut and show you guys something. Okay, so here's something I had to find before this video started. So you can see I kind of tore open the tape, so now I won't have to retape it. But this was a book of boxes, and it says right there, you can see, Justin's Books. And it says 2003, the 13th month. Oh, it says March 2013. Oh. And you can see right there, right? And so these are the books. These are like my favorite books. And it says it right there again, Justin's Books. So we were trying to make room to put my my Lego Toy Story stuff in my closet. So all my books up there, and you can see, right, open it. There's a few Simpsons books, and you may say, oh, this is all you have. No, I used to absolutely love the Simpsons comics compilations. Where I used to basically take all these Simpsons stuff, all these Simpsons original comics printings, and then put them in one book. I forget what they're called. There's a term for comic book people. I think it's called trade backs, I want to say, and that's probably not the term. But yeah, I'll show you some of them right there. But these were my favorites, actually. And these weren't comic compilations, Simpsons comic compilations, but these were episode guides. I absolutely loved this one, because this is the biggest one. I think it's seasons 1 through 8. So let me see. Yeah, seasons 1 through 8. And you can just see every page they have like a little episode guide. And they made a new one of this, and you can see there's some clothes right there. And I never got around to getting it. And it's seasons 1 through 20, and I need to get it. It came out I think in 2010. And that one I haven't gotten because I haven't really watched the newer Simpsons in a while. And my Simpsons obsession kind of ended in 2009, I want to say. So yeah, but in 2007 I got really obsessed with the Simpsons, and that's kind of where I got a lot of these comics and stuff like that. But all my life I've kind of liked the Simpsons, and you can see, let me see a random episode, I can tell you what I think about it. Let me see, oh, and Maggie Makes 3, this one's good. Right here, they kind of tell how Maggie was born. Is this the one that it says, do it for her? Let me see, do it for her. Yeah, right there. Don't forget you're here forever. And then Homer puts the pictures of Maggie over there, and it says, do it for her. That's such an adorable moment. Great episode right there. Let me see another one. They also have cool stuff in here, like the couch bags and stuff like that. Keep some pages. Tales from the Show, nah. Episode, let me see, Bart the Fink, Bart on the Road. Oh, Fish Called Selma, I actually just watched this one recently again. That's the one with Troy McClure, and he kind of starts dating Selma, and then they get married. And that one's pretty funny. There's a lot of funny gags, like Troy's little secret, because he basically dates Selma because he wants to cover up his past, because there's been rumors going around about gross stuff with him. And yeah, so that's one of the kind of funny episode. And so yeah, that's the Simpsons episode guide. So that's nice. This one's seasons 1 through 8, and then I have the seasons 9 through 10, seasons 11 through 12, and then seasons 13 through 14. So yes, I actually do watch The Simpsons, and I own a lot of Simpsons books and stuff like that. So let me put this one aside. Okay, you can see these are all the comics right here. Big Book of Bart Simpson. Simpsons Comics Madness. This one, I think this one's older than this one's newer. This one's kind of older. Simpsons Comic Strikes Back. This might have been the second one of this compilations. I believe this one's newer, just looking by it. This one's probably the latest one. I think this came out in 2008. When it first came out. More stuff. So yeah, you can see I really do watch The Simpsons. So don't question if I watch The Simpsons, because I absolutely love The Simpsons. There's also the other episode guides are right over there. These boxes, well, these Lego boxes are over here. You can see this is, I think, seasons 9 through 10, I want to say. Oh, 13 and 14. So this is the most recent one besides the one that came out in 2010. Okay, shoot, I don't want to damage these. Simpsons Beyond Forever, so I think this one 11 and 12, and then Simpsons Forever right there. That's the one 9 through 10. So I love those because they take a look at every episode, and then they have like a character that's kind of featured prominent in that episode. And you can see some of my older child books. I believe I do have more. I don't believe this is all, but I'm not going to bore you guys showing that. It might be in under here. I don't want to mess it up too much. Or it might be in that box down there. You can actually see, eat this, not that. I love those because I used to just look at it for the food, even though the funny part was that they were supposed to be used to show if they're healthy or not. So yeah, yes, I do watch The Simpsons. So yeah, that's kind of my Simpsons comics collection and Simpsons paperback TV guide or whatever you want to call it collection. Excuse me. I don't watch the new Simpsons episodes. Like I said, my favorite seasons are season 12 and under. The newer ones I have watched at least once for seasons 13 through 20, I want to say, or at least most of them. And I'm just getting back into the Simpsons binge where I'm kind of catching up on a lot of the older ones and watching them again. And I might watch some of the newer ones. I saw a few and they're really not that good, but whatever, you know. That's how it is because I'm trying to get, you know, more into the mood of Lego Simpsons. So I can't wait for that theme. Oh my gosh. And I'm really excited to see how the Lego episode turns out, even though, like I said, I don't really like the new Simpsons that much. But they have their moments. I mean, they're not completely, like, not funny, except that Lady Gaga one with Lisa. That was absolutely atrocious. So yeah, my favorite characters, I like the Troy McClure, Lionel Hutz, which are both by the late and great Phil Hartman. I liked Ned Flanders. You know, Ned Flanders is awesome. Homer. Yeah, they're all really funny. And, okay, so there you go, see them for us. Yes, I do watch Simpsons. Yes, I do really like Lego Simpsons. And I don't know. I love Simpsons and stuff like that. The movie sets, like I said, by the sounds of them, I don't know. Okay, so Super Legos R Us says, if you could take a theme 2013 or 2014 and discontinue it, and let's say bring back the theme when you have kids, what theme would that be? Well, how do you know I don't have kids already? The theme, it would be, that's a good question. I would say, I don't know. So it's kind of like preserving a theme for my children. The theme would probably be, what's a good theme for, I don't want to see, I would say, they would all be licensed themes, like, I don't know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Lone Ranger, but those wouldn't be around then because, you know, they were like a good one-off theme, even though Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is getting a second wave, and I do love the sound of those sets, by the way. That's a really good question. I don't know. I don't want to say Galaxy Squad because I'm starting to really not like Galaxy Squad as much as I once did. It's just getting and we all know that's going to be dead next year. It's not coming back. I don't know. That's a good question, and I don't think I don't really have a thing that I would do that for. I don't know. Okay, guy in a chicken suit. I've seen this guy around Eurobricks and stuff like that. I subscribed. You're doing great. I followed you since 2012. I love your channel. Keep going, and soon you will reach 1,000,000,000,000,000,000,000. Okay. Good job and good luck. Please reply, like this comment, so just2good will see. Thank you, guy in a chicken suit. Lego King says, what's your favorite Lego minifigure series so far? Ooh, that's a good question. I love season 1, whatever, $2 minifigures. That was absolutely awesome. I have so much memories with season 1. I mean, season 1. Why am I saying season 1? See, I'm still in the Simpsons mood. Series 1, because I went there. I don't want to say the story. It's long, and I think I bore you guys with my stories. So Series 1, Series 4, because I haven't really gotten a lot of it. Like, I only got 3 minifigures from, and that's really a series that looks really fresh to me. Series 11, actually, the most recent one was really strong. I'm looking back at it, and yeah, really strong series. I used to love Series 7 when it first came out, but nah. And Series 6, same. I don't know. That's a good question, but I think it's Series 1, Series 1, Series 4, and Series 11. Series 10, the more I look at it, it's kind of bad. The Mr. Gold hype is kind of dying down. But I should have sold Mr. I'm kidding. I wouldn't sell him. Series 9, I haven't gotten a lot of. And maybe I'm really starting to love Series 9, but that's just because I haven't gotten a lot of it. And I guess the same could be said with Series 4, but I just never got around to that theme, because that's when I was in my dark ages. So, yeah, there you go. What Pokemon game did you get, X or Y? I got Y, right? Still haven't beaten it. Still haven't got past the 5th gym, which is kind of sad. I think I beat the 4th gym. I gotta play it, but it's just, I don't know, I try playing it and then I play it for like 30 minutes and then I get bored. So I'm going to have to beat that by like the end of this month, but I don't think I can because the month ends next week. Mr. Hero Fan says, have you ever heard of Kamen Rider? Yes, I have. About how long have you been active on YouTube? I've been active on YouTube, not with this account, but since I've had a YouTube account since 2008. I've had this account since 2011, December. I've been on YouTube since about 2005. Early 2005, I want to say. So just about the beginning. One of the first people I watched was Smosh, even though obviously, well, personally, I do not like Smosh right now. They're the same old stuff, and they've been that way since, I guess, since 2005. I guess we just never grew up or whatever. And not saying I was really young when I first started watching it, but like I found it funny. I don't know. Even watching the old stuff, it's like, So they were one of the first people I saw on YouTube, just about when they started. I watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme they did. I don't know. Whichever ones were back in 2005. Their skits aren't really funny, but that's just me. And so yeah, I've been on YouTube for a while, just about like a year after it started or whatever. Have you ever went through a Lego Dark Age? Yes, I have, like I previously mentioned. My Dark Age was from 2000. Well, I mean, I don't know anything before 2008 because that's really when I started getting into Lego and I didn't know like all these stuff. Because back before 2008, it was just like Lego. I would get like twice or 3 times a year. I would love it. I would play the heck out of those sets that I got, and they were mostly small sets. Okay, I got maybe like 10 small sets that year, like all under $10, and maybe one that's over 15 or something like that, maybe like a $20 set. But in 2008, things changed, you know? Like, that's when I really got into Lego. And I did have a Dark Age from 2010, August, I forget the date, I have to look on the computer. August something 2010 to November 2011. And yeah, that was my first Dark Age and hopefully my only one, but I don't know. Recently I've been kind of out of Lego, just a tiny smidge because I'm waiting for Lego Simpsons. So thankfully it's because of another Lego theme. But there hasn't really been any new releases, so I'm not really missing on much. Even though I do gotta catch up on Speeders and stuff like that. Are you excited? Are you excited the new Star Wars sets? I guess you're saying for the new Star Wars sets, but the last Star Wars set, the big one that I got, and the only one I got since 2005 is this one right here, Desert Skiff. I absolutely loved. That's just a great set, and I cannot even fit it in. And all my minifigures are on the bottom. But no, I'm not really excited for the new Star Wars sets, except now I do really love the Minifighter sets, as they're just adorable. So I will be getting most of those, hopefully, which is good because I haven't really gotten much Star Wars sets recently. Which Lego Batman set are you most excited for next year? I don't know. That's a good question. All of these are good questions. The Steamroller set does not sound interesting to me. I guess Man-Bat Attack, but that's just because that one comes with Man-Bat and maybe Nightwing. And I also do like the Riddler Chase set because it comes with the Riddler minifigure, which, fun fact, is if it's based on Beware the Batman, Weird Al was supposed to voice the Riddler. And that show just got canceled, so that's probably never going to be seen. And so I like the Riddler Chase just because of the Riddler and Flash. I think Flash is a cool minifigure. So yeah, I guess Man-Bat Attack and Riddler Chase. Okay, this guy, Jose Lemos, you're just kind of spamming it up. Oh, and the last guy, oh shoot, okay. The guy who asked the new Star Wars sets question was Tree Padawan. And the guy who asked the Lego Batman set question was Yoshi Boy 565656. Okay, Sazabitcher Kargan 89. What is your favorite TV show and what type of music do you listen to? Favorite TV show? That's a good question. I have a lot of them. Simpsons. I like The Simpsons. Classics like home movies. Recent shows. I don't know what's recent. I guess Legend of Korra is okay. MLP used to be pretty good, but like season 3 absolutely sucked. Season 2 was half and half, you know. Let me think. Yeah, I mean that's kind of it. I liked Hey Arnold was probably my favorite Nicktoon. Hey Arnold. The original Avatar series was great. Old SpongeBob, good. Yeah, I mean, the list goes on and on. I don't really watch that much TV shows now. So yeah. What type of Mocs are you into? I don't know. That's a good question. I like City Mocs the best. What is your favorite Lego theme? Wait, okay, so what type of Mocs are you into? That was Mandrakes are cool too. And what's your favorite Lego theme was F Messy 23. Favorite Lego theme is Lego Toy Story. It will be, and I'm loving Lego Simpsons from what I've seen. Gerald Dumel asked, what is your favorite Lego Friends set? Probably the high school, which is right over here. I don't know. Should I show it? Meh. I'll show you guys this part right here. Yeah, the high school. I have it right next to me on display. So every time I make a Lego review, I look at that and remember how good it is. But the thing about the high school, I just wish I would have included maybe one more figure, but whatever. I like the cafe. The cafe from 2012 was really fun. But I like kind of the small sets because I like the figures the most, which I know a lot of people don't agree with. But I love the figures. I think they're adorable and I love their hair. But the buildings, some of the buildings are really strong, like the school, like I mentioned. The Olivia's house was great from 2012. The Dolphin Cruiser is just absolutely fantastic, but I don't own Olivia's house with a Dolphin Cruiser, so I can't really say. So my choice is the high school, Heart Like High. What is your favorite Lego Friends minifigure? I guess, I don't know. I like Andrea because her hair is kind of fun, and she's black, and I like black minifigures because we need more black minifigures. Also, I like kind of the male minifigures, like what's his name? What's Olivia's father? Well, him and Matthew right here. This guy's pretty cool. So yeah, there's that. Why are you so... Oh, thank you. That is by Bricks and Bits. He asked, why are you so awesome? Thank you. I don't know why I'm so awesome. Alright, he also asked, are you ever going to do a giveaway? No, I will not, because, I don't know, I just think giveaways are like, they're kind of cheap, you know? You get subscribers by luring them in with your free set. However, I did do a giveaway, but it was a hidden giveaway, and I want to see, I don't think any of you guys entered that. That was back in 2012, because you had to actually watch the whole video, so it shows that not a lot of people watch my video all through. I'm kidding, you guys probably skipped it. What is your favorite cereal by Brick Rally 217? Count Chocula. I know it's Halloween. I know I've been eating it lately, but Count Chocula. I love. It's kind of like what is it called? Lucky Charms, but it's better because it's not like fruity or stuff like. But I mean, Lucky Charms isn't fruity, but the colors kind of gross me out when they go into your milk. And the actual brand or whatever you want to call it, the actual cereal itself, not the marshmallows, tastes good. Because the Lucky Charms one tastes like cardboard. But this one is like kind of a chocolatey cereal. So I love that. And Mini Wheats. What are they called? I think they're called Mini Wheats Minis or Little Mini Wheats. Chocolate. The Little Mini Wheats Frosted. Okay, it's called like Frosted Mini Wheats Minis or something like that. And they're basically kind of smaller Mini Wheats, but they're chocolate because they're the actual grain or the actual wheat is chocolate. And then they have vanilla frosting like any other Mini Wheat. Oh, I love those. I absolutely love those. I've been getting those ever since they came out, I want to say. Or ever since they re-came out, because they might have been around back in the day. In like 2007 or 2008. And I eat those, it's like a seasonal thing. I eat those in the summer, usually when school is starting and stuff like that. Absolutely love those. So yes, I love chocolate cereal, I guess. Those are my favorite types of cereal. And my favorite cereals are those two. What's your favorite Star Wars character? I don't know. I'm not really into Star Wars. Like, of course, the original films are classics, but like, I haven't even watched those for a while. I don't know. Why? Okay, so that was by Max W, by the way, the Star Wars question. Brick Rally asked, what's your favorite cereal? And Brickmaster077 asked, why did you choose Twitch to be your mascot? Also, I like the stand you made. Thank you. And congrats, thank you again. So Brickmaster077, why did I choose Twitch to be your mascot? Well, quick, because it's a very long story, but when the pictures of the first dump truck or whatever were, garbage truck getaway, why am I saying dump truck? Garbage truck getaway, set 759, I want to say 7599. It's either 7599 or 7598. When those pictures first came out, I found them myself, and I was really proud of myself, and I was like, oh gosh, I found these. And so I posted them on Eurobricks, and they were really crappy pictures, but I saw that Twitch figure, and I'm just like, this figure, holy crud. I love the cape, because I thought it was actually a cape, because in the first picture, it looks like it was just plain white. Like you can see the wings right there. And I was kind of lazy, so I don't think I read the product description or whatever. So I thought it was a cape, and then I said I loved how he has that nice, clean mold, because it was like really shiny for his head mold. And so I love the minifigures, and I kind of cropped that picture and then put him as my Eurobricks avatar. And he just kind of stuck. I mean, I haven't been that impressed by a minifigure ever since this figure. Maybe with the Simpsons figures, but Twitch is staying, you know? Like, he's just going to stay around. Because I love Twitch, and he means a lot to me now, because it's fun having Twitch. Like, when people think Twitch, they think, oh, is that just2good's avatar? I hope they think that, or whatever. But, you know, it's like, he's Twitch. Twitch is me now. We're both the same. We're unanimous. When you look at him, you're like, oh, okay, that's just2good, and vice versa, when you look at me, because I'm Twitch, you see, that's why I don't show my face. Next question. Lego Wheels 19 asks, Lego Wheels 19, Lego Wheels at, oh shoot, okay, Lego Wheels 19 asks, okay, what do you think about 2014 Star Wars sets? I already said that. I think that the minifigures are cute. Congrats on the subs, thank you. Jamie Finney asks, what is your favorite Lego theme? Toy Story. Zachary Hierarchak asks, you should buy Juarez's combat layer. No, I don't like it. Sorry, Zachary. Just by the looks of it. I mean, I don't own it. I don't think I will own it. Golden Ninja 3000 asks, I love your channel. Oh yeah, I love yours too, Golden Ninja. I always look for Lego news on your channel. Oh, thank you. I always try to put the Lego news up first or whatever. Ultron32, very nice guy from Flickr and stuff like that. What's your favorite superhero set? My favorite superhero set is what did, oh, okay. First that come to my mind is, oh yeah, okay. Wow, I can't really name any because I'm thinking Marvel. I know for DC I can name the Funhouse. That's an absolutely amazing set. But I don't even like most of the other DC Batman sets. I think they're really bland. For Marvel, I'm trying to think maybe Wolverine's Chopper Showdown because I like the minifigures, but even that, the helicopter itself is decent. I like how it's a $20 helicopter, but like, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, the Malibu Mansion, I kind of like the design of the Malibu Mansion, but that set is kind of ugh. And I like Spider-Man's Doc Ock Ambush. Now that's a fun set, and I still have it up in display. I can't show you guys, but it's on my shelf, like right next to me. So I guess Spider-Man's Doc Ock Ambush, Wolverine's Chopper Showdown, and Funhouse Escape. Look at that. That moves every time I move my arms or elbows. And he says, sorry about that, my camera ran out of battery. And so where was I? Because I just stopped for like an hour and, well, it didn't run out of battery, but it ran out of memory, so I had to transport the files out. But let's get back into this. And I was at Ultron, I believe, Ultron 32, and he was talking about, he was asking about which superhero TV shows do I like. I said, I don't really watch any except Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and even that, like, it's kind of just, it's right now. I watch it with my family, and we kind of just, you know, like, I don't know. Coulson, he's cool and all, but he's like, even some of his backstory is kind of but like, they haven't even gotten into like how he came back from, you know, Avengers or whatever, how he came back alive. Then again, I haven't seen the most recent episode, so they might mention it there. He also says, do I think of myself as a purist? Yes, I believe so, because I don't like making customs or anything like that, and I'm really purist even with displaying stuff because I like to display themes with their own themes. Like I wouldn't put Marvel superheroes and DC superheroes in one, or I wouldn't put Hobbit with Lord of the Rings. Like I'm so nitty gritty to that point. And I do actually mix some like town stuff. Like Pizza to Go is in a city part, or I don't even know I don't know where City to Go went. I believe I don't know where it's at. It might be, I don't know, but oh, it's right there. Actually, it's in the display up there. So this isn't really my display shelf. I won't show it, but like with this, they're kind of mixed up because you got a Star Wars set, a SpongeBob set, and then Pizza to Go. So yeah, but I'm really purist with customizing stuff. I don't like to put paint or anything on my minifigures or, you know, make stuff with it. But that's just me, you know. I know, and I understand why people do like to do that and stuff like that. So yes, I do think of myself as a purist. What superhero or villain do you want to see in LEGO most? I would love to see for superheroes Howard the Duck, because I know my bud Be Kind Silvery One, he really wants him, and I think that would be a really fun minifigure. For villains, I don't know. I guess Ultron would be fun. You see what I did there? Because Ultron 32. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean, I know a lot of people want Clayface. For like DC, I guess Clayface, right, that's a Batman guy. I don't know. I don't really care for DC that much. Oh, did I pre-order the LEGO Marvel Superheroes video game? Obviously, I didn't get it, but I actually did pre-order it, and the pre-order tag is in my room. But I never got around to getting it because I have to pay $60, and I found out you can't return it. Like I thought I could just, I thought it was like it comes with the figure separately, but it comes in the box, so I'm not going to take it out and return it because that's kind of sleazy. What is your favorite LEGO Iron Man suit? I like the Iron Man. Well, I like War Machine and the Iron Patriot, but I don't think that counts. So I guess the Iron Man Heartbreaker, that's pretty cool. And I don't know the marks, so I think the one with the arc reactor as a circle in the middle from the Quinjet, that's probably my favorite. And the Heartbreaker one has cool detail, so that's why I like that one too. What is your favorite LEGO version of LEGO Clone Troopers? I don't really care. I don't really like LEGO Star Wars. I don't even like the Star Wars prequels, so I don't really know. I didn't even know there was a difference, because there's episode 2, episode 3 Clone Wars, and I didn't know there was like a difference. I mean, I know probably with Clone Wars they would have goofier printing, but even that, I thought the Clone Wars sets had regular printing for the helmets at least. So yeah, I don't know. What is my favorite LEGO Jedi minifigure? I don't know. I know I say I don't know a lot. I guess, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not really into Star Wars. I gotta catch up on old movies. I haven't seen them for years. Maybe like 5 years. So maybe one day I'll just binge watch that, and then I could have a bigger opinion on Star Wars and stuff like that. And the prequels are bad, so I'm not going to watch those because they're really long, really boring, really just eh. And you know what I'm saying. What is your favorite, he also asked more, Ultron 32. What is your favorite color squad in Galaxy Squad? Red, I think I've said this before, but the red squad, because I used to like the little stuff they used to say on Eurobricks about, what was his name, Billy? Is it Billy in there? I forgot his name, but the main red guy. Because he's kind of just lonely. All he has is his robot. Like, he has no other team members. But I also really loved red color on like the helmets and stuff like that. So it's kind of a shame that we only got him and stuff like that. And what is my favorite Ninjago ninja? If Nia counts as a ninja, her, but I think she's a samurai because she's Samurai X, so I don't think that counts. Lloyd's kind of cute. Like, he's adorable. Like, his little face, when he used to be little Lloyd Garmadon, and then when he was Green Ninja, he I liked his green. I liked the green color, and then when he was Golden Ninja, I liked the pearl gold. And I really love the minifigure with his hair now in the 2014 line, so that's really nice. So Lloyd definitely out of the 5 main ninjas, because there's 5 of them. Let's see. What Kuso project, excluding your own, do you want to reach 10K supporters the most? Well, I mean, my own one, I've kind of abandoned at this point, even though I love the little stage I made for it. I don't know. But one that I want to reach 10K supporters the most, just off the top of my head, it is What was it? The Home Alone one. I love that Home Alone model. That what's his name? It's like my favorite Kuso guy. I forgot his name, but he kind of makes like, I usually don't even care for LDD builds, but I love his builds. And I forget who made it, but it's he made Lego Home Alone, Lego E.T., Lego Jurassic Park, and stuff like that. I usually know his name, but I forgot. But I love that Home Alone model. I don't know why. I love the house and like all the play features. And obviously it wouldn't be the exact same thing, but I hope Lego makes that one really similar. So I like that one. I like, is it Mingles? Mingles is Legend of Zelda, right? I think Mingles made that one. I love that one, but that's never going to be made. But that has like the best presentation I've ever seen out of any Lego Kuso project. And I would absolutely love, I'm actually thinking of offering to buy the Link figure once that project, if it doesn't get made, because I love that Link figure. I think that's, or no, wait. It's not Mingles. Mingles was the original guy. It's West Tollboot, I believe. West Tollboot, I want to say. West Tollboot. It's the Lego Legend of Zelda project that it's hasn't reached 10K, but it's like the most supported project that hasn't reached 10K at the moment. I think it is West Tollboot now that I think of it. But yeah, I love that one. But I know it's not going to be made, but like I just love the presentation. He made a box for it. And I'm so sorry, it is West Tollboot now that I'm looking at it. Let me see. But I love the Link figure. I love the little build he has with there because it has play features and stuff like that. So those two are really cool. Besides my own, there has to be more. Even the Lego ET project I like it because it got around making new molds, but I wouldn't really pick it up because it's just kind of eh. I'm saying a lot today. What else is there? There's I need to look at Kuso. I haven't went on Kuso for a while. So yeah, that's it. The Legend of Zelda project, that's really, it's at like 9,500. I want to say 9,500. I forget. I think it's by West Tollboot. Don't take my word on it. Okay, what is my favorite Lego Batman suit? I don't really care. I guess the black one. What would be better, theoretically, a rainbow giraffe or a black and neon green dragon? Ooh, a black and neon green dragon, I guess, because rainbow giraffe sounds kind of creepy. What do you think is better, Galaxy Squad or Space Marines, Troopers, Kuso Project? I didn't really like the Space Marines that much. I know, I'm sorry. I mean, the guy put a lot of effort into it. It's just not really my thing. Because some of the minifigures were fleshy, I believe. And I didn't want them to be fleshy. But yeah, I like Galaxy Squad just a little bit more. What movie are you most looking forward to out of all of those, which will be released by the end of 2013? Thor 2 and Hobbit 2. I know it's called Hobbit, The Desolation Smog, and Thor the Dark World. Those two, I guess Hunger Games 2. You see, there's a common occurrence, 222. There's probably more, but I just, like, ugh. I want to see Freebirds just to make fun of it, because it looks like a really awful movie. And that comes out this Friday. Hard to believe. And that movie looks so bad, but I want to, because it's like there's so much going on in the plot. You got the beginning when they find a turkey, and then the turkey gets taken to the present. Then the turkey goes and leaves, and then he leaves to go to the place, the time machine, and then they go through the time machine part, and then they go to the classic Thanksgiving, and then they have to get back. So it's like, I want to see how much it fails to go through there, because I don't know, the jokes look so unfunny, but I know people that want to see that. So that's kind of my guilty, not really guilty pleasure because I don't like it, but yeah, I guess you could say that, guilty pleasure viewing. And then the other two, we got the other three Hunger Games. The first one was kind of interesting. It wasn't perfect. I got so sick of this shaky cam, and it was pretty long, but that one looks kind of interesting because I just want to see where they take the story, because I didn't read the books, and I kind of like the story and the plot and stuff like that. And there's a new director, so hopefully less shaky cam. Got that, the Thor the Dark World, I just want to see where they take Thor's story. And, I mean, the trailers look pretty interesting. I could say they look better than the Captain America 2 trailers. And then The Hobbit: Desolation of Smaug, I just want to kind of see, because I want to see like Benedict Cumberbatch's Smaug portrayal. I want to see what they use for Legolas, because they're making new stuff for Legolas and stuff like that. So yeah, that's really it. What movie, right? Okay, what movie? Okay, so that was all for Ultron. Oh, wait, he has more. Star Wars or Star Trek? Star Wars, I guess, but like, I actually like the new Star Trek movies better than the new Star Wars movie better. Movies better. I guess you could say if the prequels are new, or the Clone Wars film are new. You see what I'm saying? I love J.J. Abrams' Star Trek. I didn't really watch any of the other iterations. Favorite Star Wars character? I don't know. Favorite superhero? I like the Iron Man film, so why not Iron Man? But you know, that's kind of a popular choice. And villain? One of each from Marvel. I guess favorite Marvel is Iron Man. Favorite DC is, I don't know, Batman, Superman, one of them. And well, actually, I do like Animal Man from. I love those little shorts on DC Nation because they have Weird Al voicing it. But they're really funny. You gotta check those out. And that's kind of an odd choice. That's a figure that I would love to see them make in DC superheroes, but they would never do that. And villain, my favorite villains, I don't know. I don't really follow this stuff. You see what I'm saying? Answer them all. I'm sorry, Ultron. I can't think of the Star Wars character, and I can't think of my favorite villains or whatever. So I'm sorry. William Shore. This guy's really cool. He's one of my buds. What do you want me to do for the Lego Marvel Superheroes walkthroughs? I don't know. Whatever you want to do, William. It's all up to you. Minifigure Boy 1212. Now this boy right here, he has some really nice Q&A videos. Favorite Marvel and DC superhero? I just answered that. Favorite movie? Toy Story, Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, Toy Story 5. No. Okay, well, my favorite of all time is Toy Story, the original Toy Story. And my favorite non-Toy Story movies are like Back to the Future, Up. That's really all. What do you think of Lego Indiana Jones? It's a theme that I should have gotten more of, admittedly. I only got the two $10 sets, or 12, or no, there's 3 12. Like there's 3. I think they were $10. 3 $10 sets. I got 2 of the 3. I didn't get the motorcycle chase, but those are like the only sets I got. I was supposed to get the cemetery battle, but I just never got around to getting that. I wish I got that. I actually have a deal with a friend that I might get the temple, the Crystal Skull, whatever it's called, Crystal Skull Temple. I don't know. So I might get that, and then the temple. Was it the one with the girl? I have to watch Indiana Jones again. The girl and Indy it's the tomb, and then they have like the Star Wars little references. I could also get that in the same deal. So I'm gonna have to fork over like $200 to get all that stuff. What do you think of Lego Harry Potter? Absolutely loved it. Loved the original series, and loved. I didn't love the newer ones, but I liked them a fair amount. The original ones were so fun because they had a secret hidden in like everyone. You would just like move one, and then they had a secret, and I got so much of those. I mean, back in the day, I got so many of those. And in the newer sets, they were kind of just I mean, I loved the Burrows. That's probably the best one that I could say is the best set of 2010, like that and the Grand Emporium. But it's not my favorite because I already said it's, you know, some of the Toy Story stuff. But it's probably my favorite non-Toy Story set of 2010. That the Family House for City. Yeah, I love the Family House for City. That's really it. I have some really good sets. You got some of the other city sets, and let me see, I just kind of exited out. So yeah, I loved Lego Harry Potter, and I can't wait to see if they do anything for Fantastic Beasts. Yeah, Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. Let's see. Looking by this, I am actually really far behind. Okay. What is your best school subject? I'm really bad at school, but I'm I guess history. I don't know. I was really bad at school. And favorite Batman set that of 2014. I already answered that. Did I see The Amazing Spider-Man? I thought it was really good. I liked it a lot more than other people did, and I could understand why other people didn't like it. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have a brother, and an older brother, and he said congrats on 3K subs, and thank you, Minifigure Boy 1212. Or Minifigure Boy, it's not Minifigure Boy. Lord Lego Tube says, well done. Thank you, Lord Lego Tube. Lego Wizard 125 asks, what is your favorite set and minifigure of all time? Already answered that. You know, it's Twitch and I guess Trash Compactor Escape and some other classics. Three Monkey says, what's your favorite 2014 DC Superheroes set? Already asked that. Already answered that. What do you think that, okay, so Super Legos R Us asks, do you think they will make a Lego Movie 2 or a prequel? I'm sure they will. And plus they're making the Ninjago movie, so that kind of counts, I guess. I don't think they would make a prequel, but they would probably make a spin-off or a sequel, because I'm sure it's going to do really good. What are some of your great strengths and weaknesses? Oh, that's a good question. Great strengths and weaknesses, you say. Strengths, I am creative. Weaknesses, I tend to get really passionate about stuff, and that's why I kind of ramble off topic and stuff like that, so I guess that's a weakness. It could be a strength and a weakness. Brick Rally 217 also asks, also, you only have one modular? Dude, you gotta collect more modulars. That's true. I only have one modular, but yes, I am planning on getting more. I'm getting the Parisian, and then I'm going to try to get the Grand Emporium. That's one that's been on my wish list for a while. And if the Parisian didn't come out, I would have definitely got that this year, but I don't know now, since the Parisian is coming out with a lot of money. Ultron 32. Oh, yeah, that's one more question. Off the top of my head, so I'm not even going to think about this one. Are there any upcoming movies, let's say upcoming 2013 movies, that you think LEGO should make sets for, but to your knowledge is not? Thor: The Dark World, the end. They should have made sets for that, and it's 2014. Uber Lego TV asks, will Kryptonite kill you? I'm not plotting an evil plot. No, Kryptonite would not kill me. I'm not Superman, but thank you. Miss Go. She asks, because, yeah, it's a miss, so. Will you make more reviews and less leaked videos? Oh, well, about the reviews, there's not really any sets out, but by the time this video out, if I plan to release this on Sunday, I would have already reviewed that, the Grizzam Speedo, but if I plan to release this Saturday, which is probably, this is the day I'm filming it, I plan on doing a Speedo review, but other than that, there's not really any sets out, so I can't really do much reviews. Maybe some of the polybags, but even those, it's just like, eh. Because I did get the Robin polybag and the Giraffe polybag, Jeffrey the Giraffe. So, yeah, in the news videos, I have been doing less leaked figure reviews and less leaked figure news because, to be honest, those leaked figures haven't been really interesting to me. There's a lot of Star Wars stuff, and the Star Wars stuff is kind of eh. I mean, if the Star Wars stuff comes out with some other leaked figures, sure, I'd lump it all together, but like, it's just like, eh. I'm just waiting for some leaked Simpsons minifigures for sure, but I doubt we'd get any of those. So leaked Lego Movie minifigures, we're getting a lot of leaked Ninjago figures on eBay that we've already seen, so I'm like, okay, whatever. So yeah, I'm going to take a break, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Next question. How did you join YouTube and how? Oh, why did you join YouTube and how? Well, I was bored one December evening, and I was just like, okay, I should really make a YouTube channel for Lego, and I just joined YouTube for Lego. This channel, at least. Other channels, I don't know. But yeah, I always wanted to have a Lego channel. Nitro99, he was the first guy I saw back in 2009 doing Lego reviews, and I was like, oh, that would be really fun. So that was Lego Arrow 777. Lego Lover asks, are you going to change your minifigure Twitch to a minifigure of yourself anytime? No, I see a lot of people do that. They're kind of just generic minifigures, no offense. Why would I do that? Because Twitch is me at this moment. He's embodied me, or I don't know, some creepy stuff, let's say that. But yeah, I don't see the point. Twitch is such a cool minifigure. He's a sig fig, and he just kind of represents me, you know? Building with Dada and Riley. Oh, he has some pretty cool videos. Check him out. Who is your favorite Ninjago character and why? Favorite Ninjago characters, I don't know them by character per se. So my favorite, based on like the minifigures themselves, is Nia and Lloyd. I like the Nia face prints and stuff like that, and she has some pretty cool. She has like the cool hairpiece and cool printing. It's nice to have a female protagonist that is in an action theme, I guess you could say, and we have gotten a lot of them before. And the Lloyd minifigure is another really nice minifigure. Love the new one with the hair. Love the green robes, I guess you could say, the green suit and the golden suit. Lego 360 official says, "Have you been to England?" No, I've never been anywhere out of Florida in the U.S. He says, "My favorite Lego set is the Metroliner. Do you think it is good?" If you're talking about the airport, I think it's called the airport. What is it called? The airport shuttle, I would believe. I guess you could say that. That is like the one Lego set that everybody wants and that I would love to have, but that costs so much money. That is like definitely regarded as one of the best Lego sets, and you could see why. It's just an absolutely amazing set. But it goes for like $1,000 on eBay, which is absolutely crazy. So no, I will not get it, but yes, I think it is fantastic. He also asked, "What is your favorite video of mine?" Ooh, Lego 360 official videos of yours. Well, of recent videos, I really liked your GTA 5 customs. I thought that was pretty nice, and that was kind of something that I haven't seen before, so that was pretty cool. Lego GTA 5 customs. So yeah, what could I improve with my channel? I don't know. Make your reviews more detailed. I don't know. Sometimes, watching your reviews, sometimes like you don't edit out parts where you're like kind of like transporting, like you're going on to another part, but that's kind of a minor thing. But it makes your thing smooth, like really smooth. If you don't take your time to say, okay, next up is the minifigure. Put the minifigure on the stage. Here's a minifigure. You could literally just say, next up is a minifigure, and do that. But I know sometimes you don't even use like a stand or anything like that, and it's kind of a generic advice thing, but that's something that bugs me, and it makes it smoother if you don't jump cut it. But if you do it like, here's the next thing, and you be quiet for just like a second, then the second you be quiet and you're saying, so here's the first minifigure. It makes it flow easier, and it makes it less tedious to watch, you know what I'm saying? Do you like the bagpiper figure? I know that's like your little sig figure right there. Lego 360 official. Yes, I like the bagpiper figure. He was a really cool figure. Maybe one of my favorites is Series 7. What's your favorite kid reviewer? Adult reviewer? Teenage reviewer? Well, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to pick favorites. No, I'm not going to pick favorites. I don't think. And plus, I barely know any kid reviewers. Why don't you do stop motions? Why don't I do stop motions? Well, because they take a lot of time, and that's not really my thing. I would love to do one, but like I'm not even professional at it because, to be honest, I've done one once, but like I'm never going to release that. He also says, how hot is Florida in the summer? It is very hot, but not as hot as some people say. Oh, this is super hot. No, it's not that hot. It's just really hot, but it's like it's not hotter than New York at points. I mean, sometimes New York is hotter than Florida, or at least when I've been there. And that's in the summer. How many grades till you finish school? I don't know. Why is Lego so expensive in England? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. I'm not good with, like, I know it has something to do with transportation and stuff like that, but I'm not good with that, so I don't know why it is. I'm sorry. Mitt or Barack? How about Barack Romney? New person. President 2016. What's your favorite project on Kuso? I don't know. Like I said, I kind of touched on that previously. Can we see your mirror? Oh shoot, did I just break my mirror? Fudge. Okay. No, you cannot, because it might be broken right now. What's your favorite? Okay, what is my favorite Lego polybag? Sorry about that, my camera just ran out. Lego 360 official. Favorite Lego polybag is I'm trying to think, like there's not one that comes, oh yeah, it's this, definitely. It's, I mean, I liked a lot from 2012. I like the Urukai one, I like the Ghost one. 2013 has some nice ones like the Crane Polybag, the Lawnmower, etc., etc. So I don't know. I have a lot of. It's hard to choose one, so I have favorites, and they're basically what I just listed right now. Also the LGM one, the Little Green Man one from Toy Story of 2010 was nice, and the Army Man one was nice. 2011, I'm trying to think. I like the jet ski one because it was cheap, but even that one I didn't get. This thing keeps on shaking. I used to play Pokemon competitive on Black and White 2, and I came really high up and got a free Pikachu 3DS. Do you play competitive? Ooh, no, I do not play competitive. Well, I kind of play competitive, but I don't play competitive like official stuff, and that's really cool that you got that far, that you got a free 3DS. But like, I would play just competitive with friends. I wouldn't go to like official tournaments or stuff like that for Pokemon, but like I would, you know, abide by the rules. I wouldn't use the legendaries and some cheap Pokemon, like they used to have official rules. That's kind of how I would formulate my party or my team. And I used to play it for Pokemon Pearl, and that's really it. That was like the game that I really played competitively. That and I guess Black and White, the original, but the one that I really played was Pokemon Pearl. Yeah, and unfortunately I do not have that game anymore. Xavier Midgley asks, so thanks Lego 360 official for all those. What is your favorite? Are you going to get Arkham Origins, and who is your favorite DC villain? Love your videos. Hi from the UK, and please answer. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi from Florida, or the US, because that's less specific. And you said UK. Am I going to get Arkham Origins? No, I'm not, because I didn't get Arkham City or Arkham Asylum. I don't really play new games besides Nintendo games, so yeah, I mean, it's not that I don't have a console, because my brother has an Xbox 360, but and plus I have a Wii U, so it's like kind of like, I could get it, but no, I'm not getting it, unfortunately. It's not my type of thing. DC villain, I already said I don't know. Lars Diopo says, what, oh, he's a really cool guy too. What do you think of the Marvel Superheroes game? It looked, I really wish I would have got it, but whatever. I mean, I could always get it later on, but like, I don't have the time. Like, I don't even have the time to beat Pokemon, and it's supposedly a really quick game. Pokemon Y. So I don't have the time to play Marvel Superheroes, the game. But yeah, I think it looks really fun, and probably looks like the best Lego game out there. And it's getting some of the best reviews from what I've seen, so that's really cool. He also asks, do you think it's fair that people from Europe except the UK can't pre-order the bonus in their country? And do you think the PC version should get an Iron Patriot figure? I think, is it true that UK is the only one that could get that? That kind of sucks. That's not fair. But do I think that the PC version should get an Iron Patriot figure? Yeah, because it's, even though it's a PC version, it's still a version of the game. Super Lego Sarah says, are you popular? Am I popular in school? Yeah, I guess if popular is a lot of people know you, a lot of people know me. I know so much people. You can just see when I'm just going down, like, oh, hey, you know, like, I'll do that. Like, I kind of snap like this with my hands, and that's kind of like my hi. But a lot of people know me, for better or for worse, you can kind of decide. So I'm not, like, loved by everybody, because I could get annoying, I guess. But, yeah, I guess I am popular in school, university, college, super place, old school, elder school, car school, school, Lego school, elementary school, middle, junior high school, college, university school. Steven William. Okay, so that last guy was Super Legos R Us. Steven Villman. I think this guy he's a really good Kragger fan. What is your favorite Legends of Chima character? It's Kragger. I know you love Kragger. It's Kragger. No, it's who is it? I don't know. I don't like any of the characters at the moment besides Shadowwind, because he's kind of cool and he's not annoying like all the other characters because he doesn't talk. And who's your favorite animal tribe in Chima? None of them, because I don't like any of them. I like the nomads. I like how there's random tribes. And supposedly there's an inbred one or something, like, not inbred, but mixed breed. That's pretty cool. But I didn't get to that episode. That's like 2 episodes from where I'm at. And then What is having you fall way behind in your LEGO Legends of Chima series episode reviews? Have you even watched episodes 12 through 15? No, I have not, and I have not watched one this week or whatever. So yes, I am far behind, but it's just because life is busy. It's a very busy month. It's a very month. But yeah, who knows if I'll catch up at this point. I don't know if I'm ever going to catch up, but I hope to. I don't have any free time this weekend because after I shoot this, I have to shoot a review and I have to do a lot of work. So I don't know. I'm sorry. I just hope I'll catch up. And heck, maybe I just might skip it and then go to the most recent episode. But I have to see it because there's like a lot of stuff that I missed of the plot, even though there's barely a plot. You get what I'm saying? Polybag Collector asks, do you think we'll be epic friends if I get to Florida? Yes, I can't wait if you do get to Florida. That's going to be so cool. And the Polybag Collector, he's such a cool dude. Check out his channel. Brick Rally 217, another really cool guy. Tell us about your most embarrassing moment at school. Do I have an embarrassing moment at school? I don't think, there's not really that come to mind, so I can't really say my most embarrassing. I don't know. I don't really know. And yeah, that's a good question. Like I always say, that's a good question. Yeah, I don't really have a particular embarrassing moment. There's always embarrassing things that happen, but you know, it's just like spontaneous. Hello, or sorry, hi. Sorry about that. Hi, my name is Matt. That's his name. Do you have 30? No, I do not, because my Toys R Us isn't selling it. Starscreamer 32 asks, where did you get Twitch? I got Twitch from the Garbage Truck Getaway set. He said you really want to see my mirror. Okay, sure. There it is. So yeah, that's my mirror. There you go. Focus on Twitchy Twitch. Okay, and then you do this. There you go, that's my mirror. It's kind of a bad mirror, and I think it's broken, so I don't want to move it. Mini Bricks says, first of all, congrats on 3,000 subs. Thank you, Mini Bricks. My question is, what was the inspiration for your channel minifigure logo? Oh, Twitch. Just a minifigure himself. I loved him so much. It was a lot of people recognize him as, oh yeah, that's just good and stuff like that. Like I've seen him just a little bit before I started this channel, so I was like, you know, that's my sig fig on Eurobrick's signature figure, so it should be my sig fig for YouTube. It should just be my sig fig for Just Too Good, you know. And he's such an amazing figure. Love the mold, love the idea around him, why they made him, etc. Love the movie he's from, Toy Story 3. So yeah. Oh crap! I copy and pasted it, and it says his thing was flagged as spam, so I'm so sorry, Mini Bricks. To make it up for you, shout out goes to Mini Bricks. Check out his channel, check out his videos, subscribe, like all his videos, get him to 15 likes, and then he'll make a reason why Star Trek, oh wait, wrong guy, sorry. That's Minifig Boy 12. Lego Lover Lonita, another really cool channel. Congrats on 3,000 subs. You deserve it and nice stage, thank you. My question is, which one do you like better, or do you like best, Chima or Ninjago? Whichever one you choose, please explain why. Okay, the one I like best is Ninjago, because I like the sets of Ninjago, but I like the speeders of Chima, and the speeders are kind of cheap, you know, $15. So I got a lot of the speeders because I want to line them up, and I still haven't done this, so this is kind of bad, but I just want to get a shelf, line them up, kind of pointed this way, you'll see it, like pointed out like this, like they're facing this way, like they're kind of slanted like that, and just line them up in a row, and then that's it, and that'll be like a display shelf. And I still haven't gotten around to doing that, so I like the speeders better than the spinners, but for Ninjago, I like the sets. At least for, like I said, I am one of the biggest fans of 2013 Ninjago. A lot of people didn't like it. I loved it. I love the sets that we got in there. I didn't like 2012, and 2011 was okay. The newer sets are kind of okay. I mean, mainly because of minifigures, and the sets themselves are kind of crappy. But yeah, I love 2013 Ninjago. So I guess I could say I like the Ninjago sets better because I don't like any Chima sets except maybe like Gorzan's Gorilla Mech, and not even the Croc Swamp. I used to love the Croc Swamp, but it's kind of just now. I've been saying that a lot. Because I got this part right here. This is kind of a Croc Swamp. I just gotta add the bottom. And the play features on that one are kind of bland and stuff like that. So yeah, it's Ninjago for one reason and then Chima for different reasons. 13 Hammer Time 62, another really cool channel. Do you break apart old Lego sets when you don't use them? Or do you keep them built and on display? I don't break them apart, but I put them in a bag. Like, I'll take off sections, so I guess I do break them apart, but I'll break them into like 3 sections or whatever, and put them in their own big Ziploc bag. A few sets, like I have the whole Power Miners theme in one of those, or like 2 of those. And some of them I keep in display on my closet, like all the Toy Story sets. And yeah, so I don't really take the pieces individually apart and then put them in a bin, in my generic Lego brick bin. I just keep them kind of built a little bit, like parts built in a Ziploc. Okay, 13 Hammer Time 62 again asks, congrats on 3,000 subs, thank you. Channel like yours, actually a YouTube channel that is yours deserves this many. Oh, thank you. A YouTube channel like yours deserves a lot. I don't know why you don't get that much. I love your videos. I love, well, this is me talking, just too good. 13 Hammer Time 62, I love your videos. Love the new stuff. Love the Fridays. Fridays is like my favorite series. I have been a little bit behind, so I'm sorry about that. I love your reviews and stuff like that, and your comparisons. Like you have this set versus this set. So I love your videos. A channel like yours definitely deserves a lot more subscribers, and I will help you. I'm going to start giving you more and more shout outs. So people check out your channel because I love your videos. So people go check out 13 Hammer Time 62. I absolutely love his videos. They're fantastic. You work, okay, so this is back to him saying, you work very hard to get all kinds of Lego sets and a good studio to review them in. It's kind of funny because in this one I don't even have my lights on, but I just want to keep it that way. But yeah, thank you. You provide news as soon as it appears, which is remarkable for reliability. Oh, thank you. For future vlogs, I want to help you by showing you how to make a sturdy stand out of Lego, designed for an iPod Touch. That is a good idea. I want to see that because, yeah, I want to, personally, I kind of need a stand for my little iPhone. You can see it right here, which I'm reading all the questions off of. So yeah, that would be really cool. Thank you, man. For future vlogs, what kind of camera do you record videos like above with? I record it with this phone right here, which is my iPhone 4S. And yeah, it's not really the best. Planning on getting an iPhone 5 soon, but it costs a lot of money and stuff like that. And I do need a stand for it or a tripod, so I would love to see how to make a stand or stuff like that. Did you make a video on that? I'll check it out, I guess, or I'll go searching for it. 13 Hammer Time 62 says, do you use notification systems such as emails for getting news as it appears? Nope. I do it all by myself, and a lot of people, sometimes they piggyback, like, I hate saying this, but sometimes blogs will piggyback and say, oh yeah, this is here from this source, and it's the exact same source I listen. I'm like, okay, you didn't search for that yourself. I literally refresh the page like every 30 minutes for Eurobricks, or like keep on refreshing to see if there's any new news or whatever, because news usually appears on Eurobricks. Then I have other off-site links that I use to refresh to see if there's any new, just like little keywords and stuff like that, and to see it. So it does take a lot of time to get new news, but I have free time to do that because that only is like a 5-second thing. I know it sounds weird because I have to do all this stuff because I have it all planned out. Like, I'll refresh the Eurobricks page every 5 to 10 minutes, and then every 30 minutes I'll go to the Kmart page to see if there's anything new, or the Toys R Us page, etc., or the eBay pages. But even then, I do miss some because some people report it themselves and stuff like that, and sometimes I choose not to report on stuff. Like, you know, I guess I don't really report on D2C stuff because every news place has that already. So it's like, oh, you guys already know that. Why should I report on that? Or, like I said, leaked figures I'm kind of straying away from because there's not really any that interest me, and I don't want to make an individual video for new Chewbacca or new whatever for Star Wars because I'm not really interested in that. I try to do news pictures of like stuff well, okay, here's the deal. I usually report on stuff I'm interested in unless it's pictures of like 2014 sets. You'll see, I don't think I'll do a Technic video, but I'll probably do a Star Wars video because Star Wars, the sets themselves actually interest me, even though I'm probably not going to get them. But like for Technic, I won't do it on. But unless I like clump it all together. The Hero Factory stuff, this is something else I'm straying away from, but this kind of reminded me. Hero Factory 2014 is one of my most hyped themes, and you may say, oh, why? You don't even like Hero Factory. That is true, but supposedly they're going to be minifigure scale, and they're going to have those own minifigures. Yeah, sign me up for that. I want to see what they have for 2014 Hero Factory. So yeah, I'm completely off topic, but yeah, I searched all the news myself. To answer your question, some people like to display their minifigures, and when I don't report news first or whatever, I usually skip on doing it, and because I'm sure you guys probably already saw it or whatever, and it's usually because I'm busy, or it's most likely because I'm busy, or if it's architecture news, I'm probably not going to report it. Speaking of which, new Eiffel Tower architecture set coming. Pictures of that already came out. He also asked, some people like to display their minifigures, especially CMFs on walls, even in minifigure cases. Do you have any minifigures arranged in a collection or a pile, assembled or taken apart? I do kind of on my big shelf, the 5x5, but the 5x5, the deal with that is I'm probably going to take that out because it's just a random conjambulation of minifigures from like series 2 and 3. However, I do have them in boxes. I'm starting to do this now, and I love how this came out. Like, for example, I know it's zoomed in, so sorry about this, but this whole box is full. This whole series 11 box. Let me zoom out a little bit. Probably won't see my messy desk, but this whole series 11 box is filled with series 11 minifigures, all of them. You can see there's the lights and the light right there, some mess right here. It's a very messy table. Sorry about that. But you could see I kind of organize them, and they're still pre-assembled, each series 11 minifigure, but this is where I put them because the ones I'm not using for like the Winter Village stuff, I'll just kind of put them in here just in case I need to find them. I really want to do this more, but sadly I don't have a box for series 6, which is another series I did complete. My box for series 1 is kind of messed up. I could use it, but the deal with that is that the minifigures are all taken apart. And I need to finish some newer series because I want to kind of get it in a row. So I need to, since I need to get 2 for series 7 because I have a series 7 box. And I need to get all the ones I'm missing for series 8 because I have a series 8 box. But the deal with series 9 is I don't have a lot of the minifigures, and I don't have a series 9 box. So I'm going to have to get that. Then it would look really nice just stacking them on top of each other. So yeah, I do keep the minifigure series kind of assembled if I have a box for it and if I have all the minifigures all together. But no, I don't usually display minifigures separately. Where am I right now? Okay. He has a lot of questions, but that's fine. Also, I do used to ask if I take them apart. Yeah, I kind of do that because I have these organization ones from Pick-a-Brick. Now, since I zoomed out, I should put the lights on. But I have them organized by like torso parts, head parts, etc., etc. You can see them kind of minifigures that I've already taken apart from older sets or whatever back in the day. Even though half of those are from 2010 and stuff like that. So now let me just set the exposure because I kind of feel bad. Next question he asks is, do you play with Lego with other people? No, I did not, sadly, because nobody wants to play with Lego with me anymore. And I used to only play with my brother, really, because we used to have these little RPG games, as we call it, and they weren't really RPG. I guess they were, because, like, we had a role or whatever. Like, we had a role to play in the game, RPG. So, no, I did not do that anymore, sadly, because we're all busy now. Sorry about my lights right there, but this is much better because it's more of a broader look. Let me see. Do you use games like Speeders of Spinjitzu or play with actual sets and models? Play with the actual sets and models if I have to play with something. I don't really play with the Speeders because I don't like how their tires get dirty. That really kind of ticks me off. But I would play with them more because I like, it's actually kind of a fun game, like just pulling the ripcords and stuff. I just asked my mother. She was like playing, when I first got them, she would play with them all day. And that's how my original ones got a little bit dirty on the wheels. Also, do you play with any sets on your own? Yeah, once in a while I'll take one out and I'll move them around and play with the play features. And if you knew someone close by, would you play with Lego? You keep on saying Legos, just say Lego. with them if you knew somebody. I know a lot of people close by that like Lego, but I wouldn't play with them. I would just look at their collection and say, oh wow, I like this set. Maybe play with their sets a little bit, but... And he also asks, how often do you order Lego sets online or phone compared to buying them in a store? Usually never. Well, I mean, like, from the Lego store, never. Like, the only time I've really done it, besides Christmas time, which is by my mom or my dad, was to get that Lego Shop minifigure. So if I really have to, I would order from there, but that's really, like, only with circumstances with this guy right here. Now, I do order them from Toys R Us online a lot because they usually have it first. Have lots of Toys R Us gift cards and rewards and stuff like that because I'm part of the Toys R Us rewards. So I sometimes buy it from there or Walmart if they have it first. But it has to be a really good set. Like, for example, I would do it with the Lego Lone Ranger. I ordered a lot of them online. And Toy Story, I ordered some online from like Toys R Us and stuff like that. Also, how often do you buy Lego sets for reviewing? Not really that much. Because a lot of some sets recently that I've been buying, I haven't been reviewing. For example, the poly bags. But you know, I buy sets whenever a new wave of sets come out. How many or how much each time on average? I usually buy sets single because they usually start to trickle in stores. Like I don't buy all of them because they're not all in stores yet. And do you solely buy them to review or because you like them too? No, well I don't buy them just to review. They have to be a set I like. If I buy them just to review, you would see me buying a lot of Star Wars sets. So they're genuinely sets that I have interest in. Also, okay, so that was 13 Hammer times 62. Nice guy, check out his channel. Nitro G177 asks, if you had time, would you do a Lego Marvel Superheroes Let's Play? If I had time, yes, but I do not have time. Have you ever traveled outside the US? Nope, I have not. What is your favorite superhero movie? I guess the original Spider-Man ones from Sam Raimi. Iron Man, I liked Iron Man 1 a lot. Avengers was good. Captain America was good for recent stuff. Oh, the X-Men series. I love the X-Men films. Obviously not X-Men Origins Wolverine. Third one is okay. I like it a lot more than other people do, but even that has its flaws. So yeah, there you go. What is your favorite sci-fi movie? That's a good question because I saw this earlier. I cannot think of a sci-fi movie. Of course, Star Wars counts as one, I guess you could say. So that's like a space opera, so I guess that. But then again, it's probably like, since I haven't watched those recently, I've watched J.J. Abrams' Star Trek movies. It's probably Star Trek because I've watched those recently. I need to definitely, like I said, watch the OT of Star Wars again, original trilogy. And it would probably be that, I don't know. Be Kind, So Rewind. This is my guy right here. What a guy. What a guy. I like your little Twily prof pick. Do you think we should make Winter Wrap-Up a mandatory tradition? Winter Wrap-Up. Winter Wrap-Up. Let's finish this holiday cheer. Winter Wrap-Up. Winter Wrap-Up. Because tomorrow spring is here. Tomorrow spring is here. Should we? Should we not? I don't know. We should, because you know it's like, in places like Florida, we can't. But like in places like New York, I don't know, some people live there. You can, because you have like, don't New Yorkers have snow or something like that? I don't know. I don't know anything about weather or water. Isn't that a water? When you use Easy Cream, do you rub it on your feet as well? Well, you can. It's not mandatory. You can. I mean, it says you can rub it in, but it's like, it's not mandatory. You don't have to. I think you'll get similar results if you don't. You know, you can get out of those meetings or wherever you want to go. I always thought it's a waste as it is as much as rubbing on my face. Well, like I said, you can. I don't know. I think you could get similar results. Like you could get better results. I don't know. I have no idea. Big answer one. What a guy. William Shore, my other guy, right there. He asked first, religion. What about religion? That's his question. Religion, question mark. I don't know. My religion, I don't know. What do I think of religion? It's fine because sometimes it provides people with hope and stuff like that, you know? It's religion. your options on the your option. You mean your opinion on the new RoboCop film? My opinion on the new RoboCop film is the trailer. I don't know. I didn't see the original. The trailer, I saw it. It looked, that looks kind of generic. It reminded me of the Total Recall one. And I think it will be PG-13, which is kind of stupid if you ask me. Like Total Recall, where it's a remake of 80s-ish film. And you got that. Or I think the original Total Recall, was it 90? I think it was 1990. Not to go off topic. It might have been actually 1990, so it's technically not an 80s film. I don't know. But yeah, I have really no interest. Maybe I'll see it, maybe I won't. I guess if it's PG-13, I'll have to see it with my family, because I only watched, those are the only films I really watch with my family. I only watch that, you know, by myself or whatever. When will Chima TV reviews and come back? I don't know. Like I said, I don't have time. I'm getting a little bit disinterested in the show. I don't know if they'll ever come back. I hope they will. I hope I could get around to reviewing them, but I don't even know how I'd review them since I'm so behind. Would you like it if your avatar minifigure Twitch would be in one of my animated series? Yes, I would love that. That's really cool. You should do that. 5 possible Lego themes. I don't know. I hope to see another Agents theme soon. I think they'll do a Polar theme because we got that little rumor leaked, and then Lego Milk is like, no, it's not coming. And so I think he accidentally leaked some like a future plan for like 2015 or whatever. Polar X Express. Number 6. Do you think Cap America? It's not Captain America. It's Cap America is a hypocrite and a jerk to Tony Stark. Not really. I don't think he is. He's not that mean to Tony Stark, or he doesn't say one thing and mean another to Tony Stark. 7. What is your Wii U name? I believe it's Just Too Good. It should be Just Too Good. So if you guys wanted to do that, just contact me. But I don't play my Wii U, so like in the case of William Shore, I haven't even added him yet because I just haven't played my Wii U really. 8. Did you hear that Tom Clancy died? Yes, I heard that. That's kind of sad. I'm not a Tom Clancy fan, but you know, someone died. Same with the voice actor for Miss Krabappel for Simpsons. She just died today. That kind of sucks. 9. Have you ever had the idea of what death feels like? That's kind of dark. No, thankfully I have not, because I'm not dead yet. And then something just fell. That's great. Okay, so the last question ever. Here it is. And 10. What cosplay are you going to be on the 31st of this month? So for Halloween, nothing. I don't go trick-or-treating. That's not my thing. But thank you for displaying interest. And well, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little Q&A. I've rambled on. It's probably like an hour worth of footage or more. So peace out. Bye.